Okay, welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. I have played only a very small amount offline. Just basically did some things on the ship, talking to the supporting cast, and I cleared out some surveys of solar systems whilst working my way towards one of the priority mission systems. Which we will head over to once the game finishes its fairly long loading time. Right, so we'll go straight into the galaxy map. Come out to the cluster map, and as you can see, we are close to Remav, which is where HO47C exists. And we will go there.
Look at these readings. This system is beautiful.
I'll say, that's a stellar nursery. Stars are born out here.
Okay. Nothing coming up on the scanner, so let's head into the planet. Okay, this does not seem a good place to be setting up a facility, but Vetra has a quest on this planet. So I think we'll bring Vetra and Jarl.
Wow. Look at all this. The Scourge did a number here, didn't it?
And we could always swap over if
I think
somebody
this
else
was
is a
supposed
mission.
to be the Turian home. Now the Exiles have taken over.
Cosmic radiation is off the charts, Ryder. You'll need to stay in the Nomad.
What good are these fancy suits if they don't block radiation?
In normal situations, they do. This planet's magnetic field was disrupted when it cracked open. No protection from a cosmic ray tearing you apart at the molecular level.
So, stick to the Nomad.
Well, that's not going to work.
Descent engine engaged.
Hit
Good luck,
E all the
Ryder.
time by accident. Pop out of the Nomad. But we'll do our best. I'm going to laugh if it now sets you down outside the Nomad.
Turians have
Well, you know.
compulsory military service.
It actually put you in
Is that
here.
right?
Most. I didn't. My father took us from Palaven before I came of age. Maybe it's good not to learn exactly the same.
Right, so we've got hitting rocks for science, which we don't care about. We've got a forward station drop point. Hitting rocks for science. Vetra's mission. So I'm going to put a waypoint there as my first. I'm also going to obviously try and find.
Gravity's lower than we're used to, Pathfinder. Gil says you shouldn't worry about accidentally hitting escape velocity.
Nomad should compensate for the lower gravity. To a degree.
So this is obviously a thing that I want to. This is obviously the question mark point of interest.
Sam? What is that?
A mining dome, Pathfinder. You should be able to exit the Nomad once inside.
What about the crazy space radiation?
The dome structure prevents cosmic rays from entering.
Do you suppose that? I mean, I assume this is where we're supposed to.
Exposure to the surface radiation will kill you, Pathfinder. I do not advise leaving the Nomad.
Well, is this not the way in? I mean, that looks like the way in, people. But maybe there's another way in. Eh, whatever. Maybe there's a way in over this side instead. No, that clearly is the way in.
Why did you come to Helios?
General you or personal you?
You, Vetra. Personally.
Same reason everyone else did. Bought the pitch.
Must have been an impressive pitch. Was it worth it?
It better be.
Okay, so you actually have to drive in there. That's...
Calla was right. Exiles everywhere. What would they want with this place?
Pathfinder, I detect a data pad nearby.
Which will tell us what they
It
want
may
with this
provide
place.
answers.
There's a bunch of nickel here. Well, that might be a reason. Just saying.
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
Yeah, whatever. Plenty of helium-3 soil.
They're mining helium-3?
The main component in shuttle fuel, Pathfinder. It can also be used to make highly effective explosives.
Just
Don't think firing off to the nowhere will save you. Still only 80k. Go for that saying goodbye. You're coming back, right? And an automated receipt. No, that's a thing.
The attached passcode is only a fragment. Data here indicates other mining domes. I've added the locations to your map.
Right, well that's a thing, I guess. So... that was pretty much it. Just come shoot some people. Collect some nickel.
that data pad we found mentioned a guy named Krex. Any idea who that is?
Doesn't ring a bell. If he's out here, he might be dangerous.
You think? The idea that they're trying to persuade us that this is a habitable world is a bit... like, really? You want us to believe this is a habitable world?
Activating automated forward station deployment.
There's another dome over there, obviously.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, it's quite a nice environment. Like, I like the shadow. That'll be from the... you know, like the deep pockets of shadow from the asteroids around this bigger asteroid. That's quite cool. And the Nomad's behaviour is somewhat different, given the supposed lower gravity, though I noticed that when you're inside the domes, that doesn't operate any differently. But you do get more air there's a feeling of it hanging in the air longer before it comes back to the ground. Curiosity, where are we? We're nearly down to here. Then we'll swing around to here. Pattern's going quite well. I don't care about hitting rocks for science. This is definitely a lot like
Does Jal mean anything?
Dragon
Do Angara give their children meaningful names?
Age Inquisition in that respect.
Of course. My name means plenty. It represents me and who I am in this world.
No, I mean, does Jal mean anything in Angaran? Warrior, or brave, or clever, or whatever.
On its own? Why would you expect it to? What if Jal meant warrior, and I didn't become a warrior? That would just confuse people.
Huh.
Got 'em all.
Got them all? What are you talking about? We haven't even seen anyone yet, but we're around. Sure, stand exactly where the last guy who got blown into 1,000 pieces stood. It'll go better for you, trust me.
Data pad detected, Pathfinder.
Platinum, nice. I've got to say, this is a world that's pretty good on the resource front. Now, if only there was ever anything that was actually worth making with the resources, which is a bit of a problem with the game, in my opinion, is that the gear that you can make doesn't generally seem any better than the gear you find. So, like, trying to get all of these resources just seems like a bit of a waste of time.
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
Yeah. Nobody cares about the undocumented mineral. Upstairs, by the looks of it, for the... for the data pad. Chonk around here, run up the stairs. More comments about
This
healing.
Krex must be in charge of...
The locker contains personal items. It is registered to the Parchero.
Parchero? This is from the Solarian Ark.
So they're here.
No, because we found
It
them.
looks like a salvage team is hunting down these lockers, meaning there's more. Worth following up.
The Solarians are not here. Nobody should be suggesting that Solarians are here. We found the Solarian Ark. This game struggles a bit with you doing things in not quite the order it expects you to. I had the same thing. I encountered an architect on Vold, and nobody said a word about, which is a huge remnant thing that's like 44 stories high and is a major boss fight. I don't remember if I streamed it or not. May have done, actually. And nobody says a word about it. They're all just like, oh, it's an architect. And then later I was on EOS and I encountered an architect, and everyone was like, what is that thing? It's like, guys, your playtesting's not the greatest, I'm just saying. Anyway, I get it, you're all bored, seeing entertainment, you had fun, I get them back. I've been thinking, how the hell did I get here? I'm fine. Yeah, whatever. Nothing important. Look, I'll keep collecting the platinum, just in case there's actually eventually some buildable gear that's better than the random gear you pick up by fighting people. But it doesn't really seem like it is.
Sam, I need info on the exile. Base, what do you have for me?
The base is comprised of 2 mine...
Okay, so we want one that's...
zones. The second can only be accessed with a passcode. I also detect multiple frequencies originating from the area. They have communication with Kadara.
I'd like to meet your sister sometime.
You're gonna regret it. She's a pain.
Why do you say things like that? I don't think you believe them.
I do say things like that, don't I? I don't know why. It's almost a reflex.
It's like you're embarrassed that you care. You feel vulnerable, exposed.
There might be some truth to that.
Caring doesn't make you weak. I admire that you care for Sid.
You're right. Thanks, Joel.
That was a cool little conversation that will never ever be reflected in the way Vetra acts, and that they may well end up having again, which is a shame, because it'd be nice if that kind of stuff did actually impact longer term behaviour. This kind of needing to nudge it in just perfectly is a pain. I love how nobody seems to be reacting to this. Like that guy.
Show this!
Oh,
Outlaws! They're up. I'll take their fire.
now they seem to have reacted, which is something, I guess. Oh, that was Vetra, was it? Don't know why she bumped up in front of me like that, but okay. Ah, there you are. I see you. And now you're dead. Still one left. How are those shots all just going through him? Or her. It could have been a her. Them. Going through them. Nothing wrong with the single person, them or they. Don't let anyone tell you there is. Yeah, well, it's certainly a planet that's good on providing lots of certain types of resources, I guess, if certain types of resources are a thing you want. How about we jump over that rather than into it? Fantastic. Well done, Ryder. Truly, you are highly skilled. Hey from Kadara. Yeah, I'll just flavour texty stuff. Message from Crex. Passcode 3.
Sam. You get that fragment?
I've completed the passcode, Pathfinder, marking the Excel base in your system.
Good. Let's put an end to whatever Krex is doing.
Right, okay. Back into this.
Crazy to think this.
So we want to go there, then we want to go there, and then we want to go there, and then we probably want to... So we probably want to do that first. It is Vetra's loyalty mission.
Dust is packed with valuable resources.
An effect of solar radiation. The radiation is also partly what makes this planet dangerous.
Yeah. That and the fact that
What you
apparently
say
you can
is
go
true,
fast enough to hit its
Vetra.
escape velocity
In my lifetime, I've known only war,
in this vehicle.
occupation, extermination.
We're going to change that job.
Nomad airlock is... How does that work?
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
So we're going with six-wheel drive all the time here, which is slower than the two-wheel drive because of the risk of like actually hitting escape velocity apparently. Don't want to ramp off something and go flying into space is what I'm saying.
Shit!
Relax! Okay, so there's a big rift. That represents a problem. So I guess we try and find a way across. That looks like a way across up there, doesn't it? Driving along in my Nomad, honey.
Vetra, I'm glad that we were able to overcome our awkward feelings and become better friends.
Sure. Me too, Jal.
So, what do you like to do for fun?
This.
Yes, but no. For fun.
This.
For fun?
Yes. What makes you think I'm not having fun?
Friendship is hard work.
It's so quiet here. Like the ghost of a planet.
Well,
Not
yes,
even
because
a
it's
vault
all
can
dead.
fix This.
Definitely want to get these thingamajiggy forward stations in place with this particular planet because, you know, they're the way to fast travel, basically. And that seems like a sensible thing to want to do in the circumstances.
What?
Yeah, whatever. Let's carry on that way.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying.
Yeah, I don't need to left alt look at the thing coming down from the sky. I've seen it all before.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Nice. Silicon and platinum. Oh yeah, the more? Well, we want to go there next.
Are you doing okay? After that whole exaltation business?
If it means what I think, how could I be doing okay? Would you be okay? Ever?
No.
We
I
know
guess
it's not
not.
just Angara, so, you know, like...
According to Sid's intel, that's where those settlers are being held. We should check it out.
We will. The first thing I will do is get out my...
I do not detect life in our immediate vicinity.
Well, in that
Head in,
case,
but stay sharp. My sister may have missed something in her investigations.
yes, I want to embark on the mission. Let's switch Jarl for PB. Let's also, while we're here, upgrade some peeps, because Vetra is probably actually well behind on upgrades. Okay, we'll do that in a
Looks
bit.
like no one's home.
I swear if Sid sent us on a pointless search, I'm going to drill her shin plates.
It's not going to be pointless. We're all just going to walk straight into the trap again. Where was Sam?
What the hell was that?
Did I land on you? Sorry.
Ah, Nix. So good to finally meet you. And you brought friends. That's even the Pathfinder, if I'm not mistaken. My bait worked better than expected.
The missing settlers.
Who are you? Why are you kidnapping innocents?
Innocents? They're criminals. You helped them get away from me. You think I'm gonna let that go? Get comfortable. You'll be here a while.
Case of mistaken identity.
I'm just as lost as you are.
It's okay, Vetra. You don't have to cover for us. That was Merryweather. She runs a smuggling ring on Kadara. We worked for her. Vetra helped us get out of it. New lives, hiding in the outposts.
So you were helping people. There was no need for all that modesty.
It's not modesty. I didn't help anyone.
Okay, okay. You didn't
I'm
help
getting
anyone.
out of here.
We've tried. There's no way out.
There's always a way out.
Yeah, you don't have a Sam for a start.
Ryder, you have to believe me. I've no idea what's going on. I'm going to get answers, but first we have to get out of here.
I knew Merryweather was going to find us. I knew it.
Well, let's talk to these
Vetra's
people.
really agitated. It's making me doubt what really happened. I hope this all gets sorted out.
Could have been Sid that actually did it. Yeah, how did Vetra help you?
You said Vetra helped you. How exactly?
Some of us were trying to get off Kadara. She must have heard about it through contacts. She reached out to us, made up assignments at the outpost. That got us free. We didn't meet her in person, only over comms. Maybe it was never really her.
Yeah, maybe it was Sid.
Anyway, we thought Merryweather would let us go. We were wrong.
Tell me more about Merryweather.
She used to be some kind of military surveyor. Now, she's a gang leader and smuggler. Working for her was alright at first. Then, she started doing things we didn't agree with. But you don't just quit working for Merryweather. We needed someone to help hide us. Now, Merryweather's convinced we're scheming against her, or something.
How did Merryweather get a base on this planet?
She made friends on Kadara. Some Angarans who told her about this place. It was a mine or something. Got damaged and abandoned. It was perfect for Merryweather. She wanted to strike out on her own, away from Sloan. We put a lot of work into this place. Carved out a niche, doing things even Sloan won't touch.
There'll be time to talk later.
So, I mean, I've got lots of unspent points because I don't actually have anything to upgrade on me. So she's, I mean, basically I can do turbocharge level 5. What are my options there? Stability and accuracy, damage and force. Save the rest probably as well. I don't think I've got anything in PB. Invasion's nearly at full. Oh, shockwave. Okay. What can we do with shockwave? Recharge or distance? Distance. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I have like anything like I maxed out pistols, assault rifles, sniper rifles, which are the 3 weapons I use. Combat fitness. I don't ever use these. I don't have any real desire to learn any biotics either. So yeah, at this point I don't actually have anything I want to spend points on. Which is a bit sad, isn't it? Okay, is there anybody else you can actually talk to? No. Okay. Is there anything to scan? Doesn't seem like it. I can actually get my gun out, which I suppose I should. Talk to Vetra. I assume it's Sid.
We need to talk.
Yeah, I know. These people here think I helped them, and somehow Merryweather feels screwed over by it.
Okay.
We'll talk later. Focus on getting out of here.
What I like to hear.
Nothing there read like a useful thing to ask, so...
Door controls are not accessible from here, Pathfinder.
There has to be a way out.
I can open the doors from my end, but they're powered down.
Oh, God.
We need to get them going again.
A mysterious ally?
Your end? Who are you?
I don't like the sound of this, Ryder.
Just get those doors some power.
It appears functional.
No way to know until we try. Now we just have to get this power flowing to that door.
Search upstairs for a way to get the generator connected to the... You mean like, you know...
That cable's not going to get power to that door. These might connect the door to the generator.
Can I scan those and actually get something out of them? No, okay. That seems...
And there you go. Oh, crud. Hacking the door tripped a silent alarm. If the guards see Galloway and the others, they're dead. We gotta hide them. The storage room.
Everyone in here!
God, they're both useless.
I'm directing security cam footage to that panel. You'll be able to see the guards coming. If you wait till they go by, you could surprise them.
What the hell? Where are the prisoners?
Are they gone? Is it safe?
They didn't see you. Stay here, and we'll take care of them.
I will take care of them by first putting away our gun. Really? Really, Ryder? I mean, obviously it's not the character's fault.
That
It's
took care of them. We
not
should
very
check the
clever
colonists
design.
are okay.
Why would they not be okay? They're all in this room. Like, unless I shoot them.
Is everyone okay?
Sidera, Nix, you've been pretending to be me, haven't you?
Oh, at least she worked it out.
How did you...
Think I don't recognize my own tricks? And stop using my voice.
Sorry. It was just easier to get things done when people thought I was you. You know, because you have contacts and stuff.
Sid.
So you didn't help us, just like you said. It was...
Yeah, my kid sister.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Give your sister some credit, Vetra. This wasn't exactly easy to pull off.
Ryder, don't encourage her.
I'm
Sid,
totally going to encourage
I know
her.
you're in the facility somewhere. Get back in your shuttle and return to the Nexus.
But I can help you get everyone out of here.
You hacked a door without checking for safeguards. That's help we don't need.
So walk me through it. I got eyes on the base.
Ryder?
Help is always welcome. Come on.
If she can tell us what we're up against, that'll be a big help. See?
Fine, but she has to follow my instructions. Can you do that, Sid?
Yes, Vetra.
We'll stay put and follow you when it's safe. Don't want to get caught in the crossfire.
The
Sensible.
sooner we get going, the better. Sid'll alert us if anything's headed our way.
Head down the corridor, through the mess hall. That's quickest.
Before we go farther, are you in a safe spot?
Yeah, I'm tapped into their system from outside. Shuttle's well hidden. Trust me.
Yeah,
I
it won't
know
be that
what I'm
well
doing.
hidden.
Did you know your sister was messing about impersonating you?
Of course she didn't.
Do you think I would have let her if I knew? This explains a bunch of the strange reactions I've gotten from some of my associates. Shit, I have no idea what else she's done in my name. Sid, we're going to need you to hack into systems to cause a disruption.
Right.
Only one. Get in and get out. Too much messing around and they'll track you down.
Stop putting the gun away, game!
What's Merryweather up to today? I can send a surge of power to that generator.
The electrical discharge from that could take out some of them.
Heard we caught as a Pathfinder. That'll be a pretty ransom.
Ryder?
Play the generator.
Overload that generator as I walk through the door. You got it.
There may have been better, but that'll do me, frankly.
Did you really have to kill them all?
Would you prefer they went after your friends?
No, but... Never mind. Take that passageway next. It'll take you through... Huh.
What the hell is happening? Who's messing with security? Why are the feeds down? Someone answer me!
That's a lot of animals.
They could be training them as a security measure. If they're still feral, they could soften up those guards for us. Then again, they might also attack us. They have a fiend?
I can't open that cage. Remote access is disabled. They probably don't want accidents.
I think the turret sounds like a better idea. Can we hack the turrets? Change the turret protocol?
Turn those turrets on Merryweather's men. That should get them out of our way. Here we go.
Fiend, get back!
faster about all of this?
Oh, you have no idea. That was intense.
Sometimes you should be able to hit things and it doesn't let you hit them.
You guys were amazing.
It's a bit frustrating,
Anyway,
but
you
oh.
should head through the workshop next. That's the direct way out.
There's a rat in the system. I want this rat caught. Double the rations for anyone that does it.
That armor will be trouble if the pilot gets inside.
It's plugged into the network for maintenance. I can disable its systems.
If that engine has a charged core, it might explode. Looks like you've got loads of options.
Disable the Hydra armor. I don't want to fight that thing.
You got it, Pathfinder.
Security here's intense! What on earth is Merryweather paying them?
That was really awful. I knew you guys did stuff like this, but helping you do it, it's different.
That's why I never wanted you involved in the things I did. You can't have excitement and adventure if you can't handle pain and blood.
Well, I guess it's straight through the door next.
Sid, what do we have coming up? Sid?
Sid's been captured.
Looks like...
Sid?
I think someone found my shuttle. I can hear. I think I gotta... Oh no.
Sid! Sid, come in! They found her. They're gonna kill her. Why'd you have to go be the hero, Sid? Stupid. So stupid.
Sid's leverage. They won't kill her just yet. We just have to be quick.
You're right. I think I can trace Sid's signal. Should take us to her. No time to waste, but we have to be careful. They have my sister. Watch out! They're coming straight for us! That console probably controls security in this room. We should shut it off!
So you're the one that's been killing my people.
I didn't kill anyone. I don't even know how to shoot a gun.
You want your rat veteran Nix? You... Think carefully about your next move, Pathfinder.
That explodes. It takes you out, too.
You won't let that happen.
Vetra.
It's going to be okay. We're gonna get you out of this.
Okay. We're talking. Now what?
Put your weapons on the ground. kill all of them.
Sid, get down! Stay down! Don't worry, Sid. Everything's gonna be okay.
Right, I need a more rangy weapon to deal with that guy. And now he's dead. And now he's dead. And now he's going to pop up and die too.
The ventilation in this place is awful. Everything smells like spit bug. Don't worry about it. Just try not to get killed.
Are you all right? Are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
Let's get you to your shuttle. Are you all right? Are you hurt?
I think I'm okay.
Help's on the way. We're all good, thanks to you.
I didn't mean for any of this. I'm sorry, okay?
You can't just mess around with people from Kadara. They're dangerous.
These guys wanted to start over, not be exiles anymore. No one else was giving them a chance, so I thought, I can do that. I can help.
These are good people who made bad choices. Your sister did the right thing.
She still should have talked to me.
She should.
I don't want you hurt. There are ugly sides to what I do, and you shouldn't have to deal with them.
You started out when you were my age and you managed okay?
That wasn't by choice. You saw what we did here. This isn't all fun and games, Sid.
Yeah, I was shocked at first, but I understand now, and I can handle it.
I don't want you to have to.
Whatever. I'm going back to the Nexus, like you wanted.
Sounds like you're going to need a long talk.
Before I even attempt to talk, she'll need some time to think. They both do. Hey, at least the settlers are safe. Thanks for helping me out with this, Ryder. Can we just get moving now?
So did that unlock Vetra? Yes. So we can now go in here to Vetra, who has 17 points to spend. And we can say... what are our options here? So, shields... emergency power... Turin smuggler... What are my options? Bonus weapon damage versus shields, weapon damage taken increase per shot, maximum damage increase. Sure, disruptor ammo. Why not? And then we'll get power armor at some point for her.
Phoebe, you okay? You were making a face.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm still finding sand from Eos in my pants.
Suvi Anwar is correct. Cosmic radiation is unusually high on this planet, likely an effect of the Scourge.
Let's say I just walked out into it. What would happen?
Cosmic rays would penetrate the molecules of your DNA. Terminal cancer is highly likely.
Suddenly, I'm thankful for the Nomad.
Who would not be thankful for where is... Okay, that's right in front of us apparently. Which is why I can't see it, I guess, because it's right underneath the other one. Yeah, I don't intend to boost on this planet. You know, you tell me that I could actually hit escape velocity, that seems like it would be a bad plan.
Whoa, that's unsettling.
It's down there? Alright. Not in any hurry to find that. Oh no, it's there. It's talking nonsense. It's just right here.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
We get a lot more silicon,
Pathfinder,
apparently.
This area can be mined for resources. You can extract
How well?
minerals via your mining interface.
Still going up. Still going up. Seems to have tapered off.
So why did you come here?
Short answer? Never been before.
That's it?
Yeah, why not?
One thing I think, like, I would probably like the basic setup of this game more if coming to Andromeda had been a like desperation move as a, you know, well, you know, the Reapers are probably coming. Let's send a last ditch Hail Mary pass by dispatching 600-year arcs to Andromeda, well out of, you know, which is hopefully well out of the Reaper's reach. Like, I feel like if it had been that rather than just, you know, oh, the Milky Way is too small.
That must be the base the Exiles mentioned.
God, there's a lot of silicon on this planet. Don't worry about it a little bit like that, though. Saw something moving around through there. Oh, there's some guys. Come on, pop up again. Okay, don't bother. I'll kill you from here. That everybody? Looks like everybody.
You can use the passcode on the door to the second dome, Pathfinder.
That did it.
Titanium to collect this time? Magic?
That takes care of Krex and his people. But what were they up to?
I detect an audio log nearby, Pathfinder. It may give you the information you need.
It's handy the way that these people continually leave stuff. Here is my nefarious plan. I mean, it's obviously it's a convention of the computer game format.
I don't want excuses, Krex. The dust on the surface isn't enough. If I want to take these initiative colonies out, we'll need a hell of a lot more helium-3. I know that remnant tiller in the conservatory will work. Get it running. Elora out.
They wanted to attack the colonies. But it sounds like they couldn't activate some sort of remnant tiller. Sam?
An active remnant tiller would expose more soil to radiation, increasing helium-3 production exponentially. If my calculations are correct, this planet could fuel Nexus ships for an estimated 368 years.
Our Milky Way supply will run out eventually. Now we won't have to worry. We need to get that tiller up and running.
I've marked the remnant conservatory on your display.
If Elora had mined enough helium-3 to bomb the colonies...
I advise against hypotheticals, Pathfinder. I've alerted the Nexus to the situation. Patrols will be stationed around this planet to ensure the helium-3 remains in your control.
That's
Still,
good.
If I ever meet this Elora, we're having a chat.
Back to the Nomad. Where is this mission? Okay, so there are airlocks. That's where the airlocks are on bases, I guess. Right, fair enough. We reckon that's this side or the other side of... Let's assume for now it's this side.
So, how do you feel about Sam being in on everything we say and do?
You do know Sam's listening right now, right?
Ugh!
Seems like this would be a thing. It would be easy to ramp off and fly into space if you weren't careful. And I don't want to do that, so let's not. What is that? Nobody's going to remark about this thing that is there? Is it just a game? Maybe it's a game construct. That's the mission territory or something. I have not seen that before. I'm going to guess that it's... Yay! Like, definitely not keen to go ramping off something at 140 k's an hour. Okay, so is that where we're going? Feels like it might be. And it is the other side of... So it feels like it'd be quicker to fast travel and then go over the bridge from the fast travel point.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Think I need to apologize, Vetra.
Now?
Yeah. See, I had an older sister. 500 years older. By the time I was self-aware, she was already a matriarch. In other words, I had two mothers, and they tag-teamed, trying to raise me right.
Well, Sid and I had no parents, and someone had to be responsible.
I get it. That's why I apologized.
I doubt you do.
Forget I said anything.
Can't we all just get along, guys? Good old remnant tech. Use the gravity well. Fly downwards. Whee!
Sam, how do we get the tiller working?
I detect a console deeper inside.
Server machine. We could use it on our side.
So I can't do anything there. Got to be something we can do in here somewhere. Remnant console.
So much better when they're on our side.
Oh, it's a friendly remnant, apparently.
Its protocols are limited, but it will perform simple tasks for you via your scanner.
Will open that door for us, in other words.
Remnant, we can lay low or take them on.
My allies, was it?
Stay alert. There'll be more. Watch out! Remnant!
Where? I don't see any remnant. I mean, we need to get over there. There's got to be something. That ain't it.
I don't think we're done here. I don't think we're done here.
I gotta click on things with my scanner. With my scanner I must click on things. But I don't know what things or where they are. And that is really quite annoying. Is there another? There's another machine down here.
Looks like we need an observer for this. we need an observer for this.
Running across the bridge to the thing in the middle. And they're running some more 'cause there are remnants around.
I don't think we're done here.
Is this where we were earlier?
I don't think we're done here. I don't think we're done here.
That doesn't really help me. You keep saying you don't think you're done here, but what am I actually supposed to be doing? Because I'm feeling like I basically came back to the beginning of this. Yes? Yeah, so this is the beginning again. Beyond killing a bunch of remnant, what have we accomplished?
I don't think we're done here.
That doesn't help me. That's just another I don't think we're done here, right?
We're done here.
And then I open you. These things all blend in, that's the big problem. Like, spotting them is tough.
server for this.
Sometimes it tells me to look at stuff. I'm not really sure what it's wanting me to look at.
That must be the console to start the tiller.
Oh, great. Alrighty then. So we know that you must be that symbol, which means that you must be that symbol because those three. Right. Knowing that, what else do we know? Good question. We know you can't be that symbol, or that symbol, so you have to be the two you have to be the two thingies. And that tells us that you have to be the bendy line. Right. Now then, what do we know from there? We know that you can't be this symbol, so you must be. Which means that you must be that one. And that tells us that you can't be the F, that one, so you're the bendy lines, and you're the F, which means that you are the two thingies, you are the E, you are the bendy lines, and you are the F.
Score, we're in.
Multiple mechanisms activating. The remnant tiller is online. Within years, helium-3 production will increase dramatically.
That's nice.
Then, Tam, the good news. We have fuel. Let's get back to the surface.
Don't suppose you want to give us a fast way back, do you? No? Oh, yep. Looks like you may have done, actually. That was good of you. Thought I heard them shouting about something, but apparently not. Scannable? Yes. Good. Oh, it'll be in the middle here, won't it? Okay. I'll sort the two missions we had on here. Deepa 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 deepa. Heading on back to the Andromeda.
Doesn't seem different up here. You sure we activated the tiller?
The mechanisms are deep underground, so the effects are not visible. Within months, you'll begin to see a dramatic increase in helium-3 production.
Not bad for a planet we wrote off.
Okay, what do we got here? Nomad airlocks. Hitting rocks in a few places. Don't care about that. Another forward station drop-off point? Really? Well, I mean, we'll go ding that other Nomad drop-off spot because it's right nearby, but...
PB, quid pro... Whoa.
Yeah, sure. You're sorry for jumping down my throat when I apologize for jumping down your throat. All good.
The truth is, I really like you.
Surprising, right? I have to say, I like you too. You're cool. I mean, for an uptight, overbearing older sister. Kidding.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
I assume that's... yeah, that's probably one of the ones I already... yeah, one of the ones I already found.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system.
Don't care.
Pathfinder.
Yeah, we're basically done with this world now. So this is another one of those ones where I basically have to drive all the way up the ramp. Oh, there's a T for extract. Alright. Okay. Cool.
Taking her up. Where to next, Pathfinder?
Good question. I suppose we'll check her email for a start.
Ryder, Vetra wanted you to check in when you can.
And talk to Vetra. POC. POC, which is proof of concept, is the first thing I made that I get tired of. That's saying a ton. We've got some this. Remtech will figure out POC's going to blow people's minds. And come meet Jill, which is a mission to go to EOS and meet Gil's friend Jill. Yep. Gil
Anything I
and
can
Jill.
help with?
Nope, we'll talk later.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
You don't have anything new to say, so... Ooh.
A foolish thing to get angry over, isn't it? Perhaps you had to be there when the Tempest was made. In a way, I'm always there. I see my team's faces as clearly as yours. What's the saying? People aren't dead while someone still remembers them?
Remember them for me. Tell me who they were.
Serena still wore her bondmate's perfume years after they separated. I can see the patterns Tion embroidered in his Enviro suit. I see Lucille, O'Connell, too. Maybe they're not completely gone.
If they still comfort and inspire you, are the people you love really dead?
It would be very hard to be the last. Though the Tempest will outlast us all. Did you need anything else?
Nope.
I'll let you concentrate.
So he and Gil had a
You
big
know where I'll
fight
be.
about the fact that Gil likes to, you know, play with the systems, and he doesn't. And yeah. Okay, so PB looks like she's just in her regular holding patterns. There's nobody to talk to there. We'll go and sell some junk. Check our Apex, I suppose. Sell all salvage. Confirm. Okay. I think I had a mission to... I don't think I've got any of these at the moment, do I? I already did that cybernetic device. I think I had a mission to build a... Sandstorm assault rifle, I think it was. Are these the ones that need vanadium? Yep. So space. Enter was just request. See? Craft the crafting quest. So how does that compare to what I'm actually using? So the pistol I'm using is the Naladin. No, it's not. The pistol I'm using is... Why are you only comparing to the Naladin? Why does it do this? It's very janky at times, this game. I'll check my strike team mission. Mission successful. Great. I don't know what that does. AVP, I don't think I've got any. Collect all my rewards though, I suppose that's something. Where would Vetra be hanging out? Don't know. What I want to do first though is go and check my loadout, see if there's actually a gun I wish to switch to at all.
Subi, that woman on the Nexus.
So, if I go into pistols, I am currently equipped with a Scorpion 3. It does 480 damage, and I can't carry a lot of ammo for it. It has 162. If I go to the Eagle, it does a lot less damage, much higher rate of fire. You carry, so it's basically a submachine gun, but less accurate. Weighs lots less too. The Scorpion 5, meanwhile, does even more damage, with a higher rate of fire, slightly smaller clip, slightly more ammo, slightly less accurate. And then the Sidewinder 5 does about a third of the damage, much higher rate of fire, but not much of a clip size, and not much accuracy. So I guess the question is... See, I can boost the Scorpion, so I think its base stats are probably... Well, it's a Scorpion 5, its base stats should be better than a Scorpion 3. So if I get that, and then I go in here, and then I want to... So there's a tactical scope, which gives me 43 accuracy and 6% fire. That gives me more damage. Pistol barrel 3. What does long barrel 5 do? So you've got heavy magazine, which is clip size, but more weight. Clip size, but lower reload speed. Long barrel, which is damage, but a smaller clip size. Do that. So if we look at it now, the Scorpion 5 that we have equipped is pretty sweet. It's better than the Scorpion that we had. Only carries 6 bullets, but, you know, it does a stack of damage, basically. Okay, so then we've got our Naladin Sniper. Naladin 4. So a Widow does much more damage than an Naladin. Much slower rate of fire, only carries 2 bullets before you need to reload. You carry even less ammo, it's less accurate, though I can add stuff. Vanquisher, slightly more damage, slightly slower, same clip. More ammo, slightly less accuracy, better weight. So I feel like a Vanquisher 5 is better than the Naladin 4. Particularly once I put some stuff on it. So we've got that, which reduces... So what's this do? So it reduces the clip size, but does much more penetration damage and much more ammo. So quick receiver does penetration damage and ammo penetration for reduced. Receiver 5 just does that. Sweet. Experimental materials is less weight for less stability. It's a lot more ammo. I've got a lot of these. What's the best scope I can put on it? So I've got lots of calibrated receivers. I've got that, which just reduces weight. That's a lot more ammo. So recon scope is accuracy for stability. Tactical scope is accuracy for weight. Yes, we'll swap that. Then we got this paw. So the paw 4 does 59, so it's pretty light damage, but it's got infinite ammo and a great accuracy. Compare it to a Sandstorm 5, does more damage, fires more slowly, fairly small clip size, and you run out of ammo. I mean, this you can overheat, but I can probably give it better. I can probably give it better upgrades as well. To be fair, so it's currently, what's it currently carrying? It's currently carrying a scope at the low end, so we can go up to like a tactical scope or a recon scope, which significantly increase accuracy. And massively increase stability, given that I don't have to care about reload speed. Seems like a good thing. So how does that change its loadout? It's still 55 damage. Massive accuracy though. Okay, cool.
The people you were training to explore the Scourge.
Zoe's wife was lost out there.
Where is Vetra? Vetra is hiding on a different floor. Okay.
For a fellow pilot, one does the right thing.
Like making sure her widow's got enough credit.
It's the least I can do. The most is conquering the Scourge once and for all.
Nobody lurking in there. What about in here? Cora's in here. Looking for Vetra. Where is she hiding? Probably here somewhere. Probably could actually check this now. Vetra, yep.
Damn it, Sid.
What's going on?
I get influence with power players, only to have it squandered by a sister calling in favors under my name. Do you know she got the genome for... oh, what is it? Cats. Pulled from storage. 1, there's no place to grow anything right now. 2, it seems they aren't even a food. So why?
Lots of people love cats. They make them happy.
I don't think we're in a position to put amusement over necessities. She just doesn't think. Tries to help everyone, damn the consequences.
Not actually a cat person.
And she thinks what we do is so exciting, but doesn't really understand what it takes.
Because you hide it from her.
How can she, when you keep trying to shield her from your work?
I just didn't want her to grow up before she had to. Like I did.
But she's grown up
She's
now.
shown she's ready. Trust that. You can't protect her forever.
But what if she gets herself into another mess? What if she gets hurt?
She has you.
She'll have you to watch her back.
I hate it when you're right. She's going to go her own way, no matter what I do. If she does it without my help, she'll run into even worse trouble. Thanks for helping me with this. I swear, my sister isn't going to drag us into an ambush again.
Maybe. Maybe not. Anyone in here, or is... no, Liam's upstairs, isn't he? Quickly check if Jarl has anything to say while I'm walking past.
Yakzul is very cunning. We can't underestimate him. My mothers are worried sick about the cousins that joined him.
Alright, nothing.
I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong and clear.
I quite like Joel, he's fun. Doopy 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 doo. Yeah, doopy doopy. Up the ladder we go. Back to the start chart to work out where we're going next. I like to pretend my meandering around the universe actually recognises travel time, even though it clearly doesn't. Are we going to scan this? There's nothing. Nah, we're not going to bother. Right, so there's... Wow, that's a long way around, isn't it? Do I have anything to do on Vold? No. Don't know why I would want to go up there. So there's Aya. I have stuff on Aya, I think. And Cora's mission kind of needs to go near Aya. In fact, I think like the next significant main plot thing is on Aya. Swear I've got that written down on here somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. Yep, top of the page, Adam. Sure, let's go to Aya. I've got 4 things to deal with there, so... At least, maybe more. And I will probably clean off most of those. Cluster map. Fly to Aya. Okay, clicked on the wrong thing. Get a bit close to the sun to be the habitable planet, but yeah. Mind you, you look at Aya from space. Oh yeah, yep, 4 quests. Not the main quest though. The main quest must be on the Nexus. We'll check after we've tidied these up. But I was on the way. I wish there was an easier way to find quests and make them disappear so I don't get those exclamation points popping up. Where are you? So many completed quests. There you are. Number 1, number 2. Is that everything? Apparently. Okay, there was an additional task in here. I don't care about the row car. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. The witnesses. I assume that, yeah, these are kind of actually going to have somebody talk to you, so they might be somewhat interesting.
The Moshae said you remember when the Ket arrived.
My father's oldest friend was chosen to be Volt's ambassador to the Ket. The day he left, they embraced as brothers. All the Ket sent back was his badge, and a holo recording I wasn't allowed to watch. I was too young to understand why everyone was scared.
Pardon me.
Why my father mourned for months.
Why kill an ambassador and risk retaliation?
They told us it was retaliation for Havarl's attack on their envoy. Havarl received the same story. But in that one, we were the aggressors. We were so busy blaming each other. We were divided when the Ket launched their assault. They'll try the same with you. Be ready.
Well, that was actually worth knowing. As a, you know, that they use the kind of divide and conquer strategy. That was actually worth knowing.
I said you'd want to hear my experience with the Ket, to learn from it.
I do. Tell me about it.
They had just arrived. I was on a civilian shuttle to Volt when we received a message. The spaceport was on lockdown. Security concerns due to the Ket. We were supposed to land on a nearby moon and wait for the all clear. Instead of landing, the shuttle captain turned back. Something felt wrong, he said. Later we learned it was a Ket transmission to isolate us for capture. The captain had saved our lives.
The enemy uses confusion to take advantage of the vulnerable.
Many shuttles obeyed that false order. Those people were never seen again.
I feel like these are actually quite useful pieces of info. Can I get rid of some stuff while I'm here? That guy's rude, but this guy might buy stings. Do you actually have... I assume that what I'm actually using doesn't come up on here. I don't know. I could be using... I think not, because I've got 2 Vanquisher 5s, don't I? What does a Mad-Eyed Neverett do? Huh. Plus 15% weapon damage isn't bad, to be honest. And extra ammo. So this allows you to do weapon headshot and you carry spare weapon ammo. So we may switch to the Deadeye armor when we get back on the ship. Run to the last person that wants to talk to us. Who is over here somewhere? In Resistance headquarters, it would seem. You there, you have a name.
Calculating the antioxidant content of this irrigation system.
Okay. Sure. You do that.
The Moshai said we should speak. You remember the Ket's arrival?
One of them came to our city on a vow to offer lavish gifts. We lined up along the street to watch the alien walk with our ambassador. As it passed, it stopped and knelt in front of me. I still dream of what it said. Young one, you are meant for greatness.
The Ket lured your people into a false friendship.
It worked. A month later, our council disappeared. Our city was thrown into chaos. When the Ket came again, it was to conquer us at our weakest. They're cunning. They know what you desire and they offer it. Be careful.
Okay, so basically don't ever accept. Beware of Kets offering false glyphs. So yes, Nexus for that. I believe we have that for Jarl. To the Moshai. PB's hanging out in here again.
I love seeing our Milky Way peeps mingling with the Angara. It's early in our interspecies relationship, but I hope we can build on the momentum. Any one of a million things could happen, and whoops, the neighbors hate us. So don't go joyriding with the Nomad, huh? Obey the street signs? You're doing a great job, really. Keep up the good work.
Effa should have come to me.
Shh, Axel, I'm all right.
You almost died. What's she doing here?
I asked the Moshai to set up a meeting. I don't want us to be enemies.
Is this true?
Axel, Ryder rescued me from the Ket. She risked her life to...
Sloane Kelly saved Kadara. Look how that went.
I don't condone what happened on Kadara. But one bad experience doesn't define an entire species.
Your kind has a history of treating each other unfairly. Just ask the Krogan.
How did you...
I've been watching you. You're invaders just like the Ket, except less cautious.
What does that mean?
You'll know soon enough. Do not trust them, Chauvin.
Axel... He didn't used to be like this. He was curious, brilliant. But the Ket, even without exaltation, they change us.
There's still time to bring him around.
I want to believe that, but his hatred towards aliens...
I'll prove we can be trusted.
I hope so.
Ryder,
Or I'll kill him when
we
he
just
betrays
received
us.
an emergency recording from EOS. Come to the meeting room when you get back to the Tempest.
So I'd say he's been up to no good. Okay, so let's complete the missions that we have on Aya. So we've got the Embassy and Forgotten History, which I think one at least is going to be here. And I've actually somehow managed to get the missions reasonably close together. That's good of me.
Oh, you're here. Pavara. I'm glad they finally let you into the city. You deserve it.
Yeah, we already
This is Aya's
spoke
Cultural
once.
Museum and History Archive. It's small, but you've already made it brighter.
You said the helmet was
Oh, no,
touched
we
by
had
the
this
Scourge?
conversation.
What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think I should move in here. But it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fill it with relics of the past, each one telling a story.
Oh, I
And
have
the
some
people
relics.
will come here to learn. And to remember.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
Any insight you can give me on the remnant tech?
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's always been here. Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
Okay, that was
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
weird. Ah, right. So I need to probably put them on here. Or something. Okay, well, it certainly wants me to talk to
Hello,
her.
Pathfinder. Any good news for
right,
me?
yes. Okay.
I picked up this figure earlier. It might be Angaran.
This is unfamiliar to me. It does resemble an Angara, but it looks so strange. It's clearly centuries old. Is it an artistic interpretation, or is this what we really look like? Implications. Pathfinder, you may have discovered our earliest artifact yet.
Could it be a relic from another culture?
The technique and material matches other Angaran relics, and you found it in one of our worlds. But perhaps the depiction isn't an Angara. It could be a deity of some sort.
Is this Angaran? I found it on one of your homeworlds.
Son above. It's an ancient Ravan, a musical instrument. It uses Angara's body energy to produce music. We have them now, but nothing this beautiful. The songs it played were probably lost long ago. How much culture have we forgotten? Art, music, stories. It's all gone.
You'll make new history.
You're already rebuilding. Look at Aya.
We have a long way to go. In any case, relics like this help us.
I'll get going. So
I'll
for some
come out
reason
when
it
I
had
have
lost
something.
the fact that I had spoken to her
Stars guide your
before and I had
travels.
to speak to her twice. So even though I had a mission from her to do something, it didn't quite work. Additional tasks. So I think... I imagine that somewhere in here will be going... It could be a Nexus mission though. Oh no, there it is. Andromeda Initiative Embassy. Ooh. I have not found this before.
You did it. Infiltrated the Archon's vessel and returned victorious.
And saved one of our lost colony ships from the Ket.
You're getting a taste of the war we fought for decades. With the relic in your possession, you'll be able to find Meridian and answers. I envy you.
When the Ket are gone, if we fix all these worlds, what do the Angara want?
Depends who you ask. We're individuals. Paran will continue spreading hope and optimism. I don't know what Ephra will do without an enemy to fight. Retirement won't suit him. As for me, maybe I'll just fade away. That's what people do when they're no longer needed, right?
Thank you, Moshai.
Ishare.
Right, so that was not the right direction to come in, basically. But interesting nonetheless. Let's go out this door instead. Did I? Wow, there's one all the way down there. I think that's back near the ship. Running around, finding places we haven't been before. Here is the human embassy, or the initiative embassy, more accurately.
Ambassador, I trust our people had a smooth transition to Aya.
The Angara have been gracious. Everything's going well.
Good. Keep me updated. Tan out.
I've never lied to a director before.
Pathfinder, it's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya. I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
Well, you must be an expert then.
I assume you're trained for first contact diplomacy.
I'm a social anthropologist with a linguistics background. Close enough for Director Tan. I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance. Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they try.
If something's wrong, I need to know.
Maybe you can help me fix it. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is
Ah,
here,
yes, we've met him.
learning how to improve our crops. He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best communicator.
What a great person to send on a
Concerned this would
diplomatic mission.
escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful. With any luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
Okay, well, let's go and talk to Grumpy Mr. Sorvis, who we met earlier. Oh, I can actually left control over that, apparently.
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Ambassador Rialis sent me to check on you. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course.
Oh dear.
I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to a ket. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but dial it down. We're guests here.
Exactly. We shouldn't have to put up with this. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters, see if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
That guy is a jerk. Looking for this to get up higher. Here to open this door, does it continue going up? It does. That got smaller, so that got smaller as well. Down there, I'm guessing then. Okay.
No entering the med center until you're clean.
How do I decontaminate?
Ion console. Touch the start pad, it does the rest.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes. The slight ringing in your ears is nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
Okay, this does not actually appear to be making things any better in terms of finding where I want it to go. So maybe this way? Yes. And Cora's here after all this time.
I detect infrared dye Sorvis then used to mock the person who
Join
threatened
in
him.
down there.
That's our man.
Workout. It took humanity 8 years to get a Citadel embassy back home. Pretty impressive to get one here so fast.
All it took was handling some remnant.
It'll take more to keep this partnership going. Ambassador Riala will handle the embassy. Lets us focus on
Everything else.
everything else.
Yeah, nothing much to that then.
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me?
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal. Time of change. It worked well. Until now.
The Vassal never accounted for outsiders living on Aya.
There's only so much room. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
I believe you, and I'm sorry for your loss. Between us, that botanist is kind of a jerk.
He didn't fear my anger. I respect that.
I'll talk to our ambassador, see if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
Okay, so go back to the ambassador. And then we will go to the Nexus to finalize the next step in that mission. Which is the main quest, because the Nexus I think isn't too far away from here. And then I'll do some stuff off camera after that. Before coming back to continue.
Welcome back.
Any news on what happened to Sorvis Len?
Do you know about the Vassal? The Angaran lottery that decides who gets to live on Aya.
I've heard of it. Why?
Angara are selling their slots to come here so our people can stay in their place. Including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was killed on Vold. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
No one told me of this arrangement. Well, we have to do something.
Yeah, I think we should talk to the Angara about what the right solution, what is appropriate.
Governor Shai is on our side. She'll know what to do.
You're right. We need to solve this problem together.
Yep.
Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll forward your proposal to Director Tan immediately.
What's our end goal for Aya?
A strong alliance is all we can ask for. It's what we're working toward. Helios is the Angara's home. They dictate the terms of this partnership, not us. We need them as allies, and they could benefit from us. But we have to tread lightly.
Show them we're not invaders.
Historically, when two civilizations meet, one consumes or destroys the other. We need to break that cycle.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
Okay, so the Jarl mission. It's always interesting to see where all these things go. There's a surprising amount of interconnectedness with this map. It's quite clever. Laid out. Now, did I see an eye? I did see an eye. Let's go and find out what that's about. And then we'll go to Giles' thing.
Honor to meet you, Pathfinder. Initiative Pilot Marixus. I run supplies to your outposts.
What brings you to Aya?
For survival supplies only Aya has. I'm waiting on clearance to enter the city, but it's taking too long. I understand their caution, but the outposts need these supplies. I have to get them, now.
They let me into the city. I can help.
I appreciate that. To start, EOS needs a way to produce food to support population growth. They've requested Kiloa seeds to begin their own crops. There's an agricultural scientist who might sell some.
I'll make sure to get those seeds.
Settlers on Kadara are suffering from a bacterial infection. They need Angaran antibiotics to fight
It's a fetch quest.
A medic in the city should be able to help.
Got it. They'll have that medicine in no time.
Oh, there's only 2. Fine, we'll go and do it very quickly.
Weird question. You don't have any Kiloa seeds, do you?
Yes, I do. Need some?
Okay, where are the antibiotics then? This way, apparently? Alright, in the medical facility, obviously. Okay, so you only ever need to be scanned once. After that, you can never ever get dirty again.
My people on Kadara are fighting a bacterial infection. Do you have antibiotics?
Of course. Will this do?
Right, deliver both of those to the guy. Sneezing in the background. Running past this guy who's still wandering around from earlier.
I found Kiloa seeds for EOS. Is this enough?
It's perfect. I'll make sure EOS gets them. More of your outposts need help, if you have time. Volt's power grid is lagging without proper solar input. The solar amplifier would give them a boost.
Really?
The solar technicians here may have the required parts.
I'll see what I can find.
Okay, well, you know what?
Here, I have the antibiotics for Kadara. Will the settlers be okay?
Once they have these, they'll be fine. I'll make sure they know who to thank.
Okay. You actually didn't give me another one. Well, that's something, I guess. Let's try and... get this last one. Stupid busy work. Mechanically, it's busy work. In terms of how it actually operates in-game. Narratively, it's important, because it's about, you know, and you are getting viability points out of it, not that we really need a lot, but... what else?
You work on the solar panels. Do you have an amplifier for solar energy?
Nothing as big as these, but I have a smaller one on hand. Do you need it?
Do not give me another quest. Pilot dude. Just take off now. Go away.
Here, I found the solar amplifier for Vold.
They'll be happy to see this. No more power outages. Thank you, Pathfinder.
All done. Great. Allies and relationships. Jarl. Right, so do this thing for Jarl on the ship. That should be about Axel getting up to mischief on Eos, I'm assuming. Head to the Nexus. Tick off that stage of the mission. End the stream there.
Ryder, Vetra wanted you to check in when you...
Okay, another check-in with Vetra. Thanks for saving my carapace from Zid. Sid, not Zid. Okay. Vetra wants to talk to me. Sure thing. I need to access the VidCon. Where's Vetra? Is she on this level? Jarl, Gil. I do like that people move around, though it does occasionally make them hard to find. Okay, so Vetra's in engineering. She likes to hang out this end of the ship. What does she want to talk about now?
You realize that even if I do find it, it's gonna cost you.
And you know I'm always true to my word, so just get it done. I'm hearing the Ket activity's down. I bet the Archon's still nursing his wounds. That means he can be beaten. The Ket can be beaten. People are waking up to that.
Didn't sound like you were discussing Ket over comms when I walked in, though.
Wasn't. I have a friend keeping a lookout for a lamp. One brought from home, but stolen in the revolt.
I didn't think you were so sentimental.
I'm not the only one. Suvi has her father's antique instruments, Cora her Asari prayer book, and Liam has the junk that Liam collects. These things are important. They remind us where we came from.
I know what you mean. I never want to forget what I left behind.
Even as we look forward to the future. Yes.
So what's so special about this lamp?
It's awful. It's got a butt-naked Asari for the stand, and she's holding a moon.
One of your prized possessions is a really ugly lamp.
The foreman at my first job had this lamp. When he was mean, I'd focus on it so he wouldn't see me upset. Now I keep it so I remember where I started. Most of my life was doing stuff to survive, taking shit from assholes or being one. I don't have to do that anymore. I can start over. Something honest.
Do you really want to start over after everything you've been through?
I don't know. The point is, I have the choice of changing if I wanted to. For a while, I didn't care that I'd lost the lamp. Everything was a mess and it just didn't matter. But we've made progress, Ryder. Small things matter again. People are daring to dream.
We'll get you the lamp, even if it's not the same one. We'll make you a new one.
If we make new ones, we'll have to get you one too.
That was quite a long climb. And then up here to the VidCon. Quite why we need...
VidCon
Yeah.
communications.
Given that VidCon exists, why do I need to go back to places to talk to people?
Suvi, play the full distress call from Prodromos.
Right away.
This is the Initiative Outpost Prodromos on Eos. We're in need of assistance. Tempest, this one is for you. We've got hostiles inbound. No ground activity, but there soon will be. Pathfinder, we need you. Going dark until it's resolved. We're not giving up Eos again. Out.
That's the last we heard? Nothing else?
No Ryder, but also no alarms. The orbital buoy isn't showing any major traffic. Bradley's military, all about the prep. I bet it's a brownout to present less of a target.
Keep the nav fresh. I'll be on the bridge soon.
Understood.
The Nexus is on the way, so... Let's do that, shall we? Because, yeah, the Nexus is there and Eos is there. So we literally have to go through Nexus. So why wouldn't we stop at the Nexus and talk to the leaders? And clear off a whole bunch of other side quests. But, you know, we're urgently responding to the Eos situation. Honest we are. So I'm going to do this bit, and then that will be the end of the stream for the day. And I'll schedule the next one when I schedule the next one, basically. Probably not until about Thursday. My time. A doobie doobie doobie. Watching the cutscene flying in.
I would like to welcome our Solarian pilgrims to the Nexus. You have had a long journey, but we're thrilled that Ark Parchero has finally arrived. We ask for patience as we find homes for everyone. To those who doubted the future, the proof stands before you. The Solarians live, and so does their dream. Ah, there's the hero who made it possible, Pathfinder Ryder. Do you have any words for us?
It didn't go as cleanly as I'd hoped, but I guess nothing comes easy.
Indeed, which only highlights the value of perseverance, a quality I champion myself. We all owe Ryder a debt of gratitude. In the meantime, please enjoy whatever comforts the Nexus can offer a weary traveler.
Excuse me. You're the one who saved us.
I am.
I had
Thank
help.
you. I don't know what else to say. I'd be dead if it weren't for you.
We all would. Now we have a future.
Just don't let your guard down. We're in the wilderness here. We can tame it, but it will fight back.
So will we.
Hey, it's me, Kerry's producer.
Hello, Kerry's
Aki,
producer.
Kerry's producer. I'm the one making you look stunning for the documentary. There's a hitch. Kerry's been arrested for conspiracy to incite unrest. She's in a cell at the militia headquarters. Any chance you could stop by? A visit from you might shake things up.
We'll do that, but not.
Remember, Kerry's down in the militia cells. She'd probably...
But not until we,
love a visit.
done the main quest. I'll do that all off screen. At some point I need to check whether I want to switch my armor. Just remembered. See if the Maverick, whatever it is better.
Investigation revealed Nexus security head Sloan Kelly played a role in the uprising that killed dozens. Initiative authorities tracked the exiles, including Kelly, to Kadara, a desert planet in the Gavorkan system. Initiative Director Jaren Tan did not mince words when news of the exile report was made public. Kadara is dangerous.
Hello again.
They're waiting for you. Careful.
Ryder made a sentimental choice saving those Krogan. She looked at them and thought of you.
Ryder's her own person. Just admit you don't like Krogan.
The Pathfinder.
Ryder, we were just discussing your encounter with the Archon.
There was no time to save both. I had to make a decision.
Such is the burden of leadership. Nevertheless, it is good to see Ark Parchero reunited with the Nexus.
Yet I have to question what we gained, provoking the Archon like this.
He had a map showing the location of Meridian. Now we have it, and a short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network. If we get that working, all our problems are solved.
Based on what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Aya suggests that Meridian is the key.
While I appreciate what you've done for our strike teams, we're not equipped for a war with the Ket. They'll be defending Meridian with everything they've got.
The fight is coming anyway.
If we do nothing, I guarantee there's a fight coming. The Archon's already studying how to exalt us. It's not pretty.
Still, it's better to focus on the outposts. If the Ket attack, at least our people won't be in one place.
Oh, yes,
Then
they'll be
there's
killed
this
piecemeal.
Sam of yours. We took a chance letting AI get involved. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable with just how involved it's become. I can't support your plan, Ryder.
Then I will. Ryder deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture, but you answer to me. I hope you understand.
We hear you loud and clear.
Good. That will be all.
Why am I surprised? I don't exactly have a plan B.
There may be a way.
Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message for you. They said your brother is awake.
What?
Go. We'll talk later. In the tech lab.
Scott.
Sarah.
Touchy-feely time. Don't you think you slept in long enough?
I thought it was Saturday, then Sunday. Then I figured someone turned the alarm off.
How do you feel?
With what you've been through, no one was sure what would happen. How you feeling?
Oh, like the galaxy's biggest idiot. Of all the stupid things to happen.
Not your fault.
Yeah, but if I'd have been there to help you, maybe Dad...
No one could have saved him, Scott. I wasn't even sure I should tell you.
I'm glad you did. That would have been a hell of a thing to wake up to. I'll miss him. But right about now, he'd be telling us to stop moaning and get on with it.
There's no shortage of things to do.
Yeah, I hear you're the great and honorable Madam Pathfinder.
Please, it's nothing like that.
As soon as I get my gear, well...
Careful.
No way are you fit for duty, sir. You need a chance to mend.
Yeah, says who?
The Pathfinder, that's who. Time to rest up. That's an order, Specialist Ryder.
Pulling rank already. Better hope I never tell anyone about that year you only ate paste. Was it first grade or second?
You can keep talking if you'd like. Just no arm wrestling.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Hager. We have an idea about Meridian. Please stop by the tech lab as soon as you can.
We should probably talk to.
Hey,
You feeling out of the loop, I imagine?
a little. Though I've heard bits and pieces of things from Harry and the medtechs. Sounds pretty serious.
Some speed bumps along the way, but nothing we can't handle.
What kind of speed bumps?
There's a race of aliens called the Ket. They're led by a scary nutjob named Archon who wants to turn all of us into them. We both want Meridian, which is the heart of an alien terraforming network we're trying to activate. We do that, maybe we live.
Look at my big sister being all proactive. Meanwhile, I'm mastering the art of peeing in a plastic jar.
You should also know, Dad was keeping some secrets from us.
Like what?
Turns out Sam is even smarter than anyone knew. And Dad used his connection to Sam. It's a lot more powerful than other Pathfinders. So is mine.
I guess rank has its privileges. What was Dad up to?
Dad encrypted some of his memories in Sam. I've started unlocking them.
What were they?
You and I were there, so was Mom.
You actually saw her?
That reunion dinner she wanted us at so badly.
Right. Dad was his usual talkative self.
Yeah, I'm still hoping I can figure out what it all means. Well, I'll let you take it easy then.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how slammed I am. Got a nap, then doze a bit, then try to catch up on sleep.
It'll get better.
Not before you find that Meridian. I want in.
I'll take pictures.
This is not good.
What is that about? It's getting colder. It's getting warmer over this way then. Alright, it'll be one of those.
Another cache of stolen supplies, alerting the dock manager.
Okay. I'll do those things if I stumble across them, but I'm not going to go looking. Discuss our options with the other Pathfinders. Isn't there just the one? Maybe we're supposed to, but yeah, it's possible to have found more by now.
This is HNS.
Ryder, good to see you. We've been working with Dr. Aradana and her team on the problem of getting to Meridian.
We think we have the answer.
I'm listening.
It's plans for new technology we've designated Ghost Storm.
As you approach Meridian, our own ships can broadcast fake returns for the Tempest.
The Ket won't know which one is genuine. It will confuse their sensors and draw their ships off.
It could buy you some time.
I can work with that. Just enough to give us an advantage.
The rest is on you.
I can handle it, though it means going against the initiative. We're alone here. You didn't hear that.
Hear what? We've been collating gamma charts all day.
I'm learning Pathfinders often are alone. Part of the job.
Let's get to it then. The Archon isn't sitting on his hands.
You'll need to research the Ghost Storm technology first. Then we'll meet you at Meridian.
Okay.
Good luck.
So there's a quest.
Of course, there are probably more systems to find. The Scourge doesn't help. But our mapping with you is complete for now.
Right. Okay, well... rabbiting on about stuff out. Come out here to get a save game. Okay, well, thanks for watching. That will be it for today. As I said, I will put the schedule for the next one on YouTube. But until then,